Lilly Singh is a YouTuber who over the course of 9 years has been able to grow her YouTube channel to over 14 million subscribers. And through that success, she was able to start her own late night show on a major American television network, which as a YouTuber is just an amazing thing to do since YouTubers have had a lot of trouble in the past moving into the mainstream media. A lot of people would be happy for her in this instance, but the show's bad. Really bad.
I am so happy to be here. And by the looks of it, a lot of you are happy to be here too. It's mostly the brown people because this was free to attend. But I know for sure some people at home are looking at their TVs just like, is something wrong with my TV? Why are they playing Slumdog Millionaire after Seth Meyers? But now that I'm in this position, I'm super excited to help pave the path. And as a woman, I'm especially stoked to join this group of people.
And of course, commentary channels are the one to point this out to everybody. The most recent critique being from the YouTuber Jay Aubrey. This got on Lily Singh's nerves, to the point where she ended up posting this onto Twitter. Imagine making a living by posting mean videos to YouTube. The downward spiral, the bad energy, the karma, the entitlement, the lack of creativity, the waste of potential. Young kid, don't follow this example. It's not good for the soul or longevity of your career. Kavos responds to her by saying, "You mean don't criticize me, I don't like it. Sorry, not everyone treats life like it's all fairies and rainbows. You deserve all the criticism you get on your horrendous talk show that will be cancelled in a year." Eddie Burback responds to her by saying, "If you're referring to Jay Aubrey's video on your show, this is a very childish response. He gave valid criticism, and your inability to reflect on your comedy is the reason your show will not reach the heights that it can. I want you to do well / improve, but this is not a good sign." Internet historian responds to Lily by saying, "She mad because talk show bad." Madeline says, "I really hope this isn't in response to Jay Aubrey's video. It was well made and thought out, and deserved more than this type of response, as it was not a mean video, but more of an outside view of what actually happened with Lily's career. Check out the video if you can." Small Flame Boy then responds to him by saying, "Also, criticism doesn't equal mean. He even said in the video that he hopes she gets better." Rusty Cage responds to her by saying, "Be funny." The Unwanted Fool quote tweets her and says, "Neither is your insufferable virtue signaling. You used to be cool back in 2012. I was proud to have you as a Desi representative on YouTube, but now all you are is a mainstream puppet that thinks she's better than everyone else while spewing woke bullshit." Laughing my ass off, Lily has really forgotten how the internet works. She would have been better off not acknowledging the video rather than fueling the fire with a tweet. Nicholas Diorio responds to her by saying, "Is there anyone making a living doing this? I make like $400 total." Internet Unwind then responds to Nick by saying, "I guess she doesn't realize how many people are going to be driven to search for whatever triggered this tweet. Lol." He then makes a quote tweet of his own that says, "Imagine being a public figure that says something vague to generalize and then make them sound like a victim. The context being left out here is important. Critics and comedians don't make negative content just because you don't like their points or approach." BWC responds to Lily Singh by saying, "Ah yes, everyone listen to Lily Singh, the epitome to selling out to corporate money where there's little creativity whatsoever anymore. Someone's obviously a little sad people don't enjoy her shit talk show, lol." The infamous Hat account responds to her by saying, "Imagine basing all your jokes on your late night talk show around shitting on an entire race of people while simultaneously acting like you're the savior of late night TV." Lord Vega says, "Yeah kids, better highlight your skin color, gender, and heritage to give it to the white man on NBC late night. Then, and only then, you can have bad energy, entitlement, lack creativity, and waste your potential. Thanks, Lily." Then the creator of the new commentary video on Lily Singh, Jay Aubrey, actually tweeted at her and said, "At me next time." No, but like imagine being a multimillionaire with your own TV show on NBC and still preaching to your overblown audience about the haters. The funniest thing Lily has ever done is call herself a comedian. Justin Wang responds to Lily by saying, "How are you gonna lecture people about lack of creativity when you have stolen jokes on your show?" And then he links to a tweet by Mary Beth, which says, "Great joke. Feel like I've heard it before."
I had a boyfriend once who was constantly on his phone, just swiping and swiping and swiping, and I was like, "Oh, interesting. So you do know how to use your fingers."
Oh, I remember now. It's from when I said it on Comedy Central. Her staff changing it from being about comedians to being about a boyfriend just seems like an unnecessary flex.
And I've been doing comedy for a few years now. I will say that it has definitely changed who I am, willing to have sex with. Because for years I was sleeping with hot dudes, and now I sleep with comedians. So it's just different. I definitely don't recommend sleeping with a comedian unless after sex you enjoy lying next to someone, watching them scroll through their own tweets. Because that's happened to me with more than one person. They're just like scrolling, 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 and I'm like, oh, your index finger does work. Yeah, it's like a weird time to find that out.
Going back to Justin Wang's thread, By Your Logic replied to him by saying, generically being against negativity is one of the dumbest things people just throw out there just to hear themselves say it. Justin Wang then responds, for these type of big YouTubers, it's the closest thing they have to a personality trait. It's so ironic that I'm reading this out without any personality trait put into it whatsoever. Just the irony is great here. God, I wish I had a personality. Anyways, quickly moving on from that note, we have Think I'm Real responding to Justin Wang by saying, let's be honest, negativity has produced some of the best content on YouTube. Very true. DJ Jazzy responds to him by saying, honestly, what's with these people? You're a millionaire, YouTube icon, have a late night TV show, why are you whining about the haters? Richard then responds to him by saying, imagine if she talks about this on her show. Chances are she's going to mention how they are all white and men, but not mention people in the comments or Twitter who aren't. Young Crip responded to Lily with this Twitter video.
I'm a bit afraid that this might be an oversimplified way of thinking when it comes to this certain subject matter. I mean, everything you say kind of seems a bit subjective. Like, what qualifies a video to be mean? Because I think criticism oftentimes might be made in the form of a joke, and jokes nowadays seem to hurt a lot of people's feelings, just like, you know, those jokes that you make about straight white guys might be offensive to them, and they might get their feelings hurt, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you're being mean. And to say that someone lacks creativity and is a waste of potential just for the type of videos they make also seems a bit aggressive, but again, pretty subjective. But that's just me.
Ricky Berwick then responds to Real Crip with this,
give this guy a late night show. Come on, do it.
and then Boogie2988 responds to Ricky by saying this.
Yeah, give that guy a late night show, and this guy up there, give him a late night show too. Hell, give me a late night show. I mean, Lily got one, you know, come on.
And lo and behold, because of Ricky's tweet to Lily Singh, she blocked him. Imagine blocking Ricky Berwick because you're a butthurt. Ricky Berwick, the guy who makes jokes about Reese's. You have to have the absolute most thinnest skin to block Ricky Berwick. It's honestly baffling. And the fact that Lily would suggest that Jay Aubrey's video has no creativity and is just a mean video is even more baffling to me, because I went to watch the video after the series of tweets unfolded, and here is a segment that I saw during the video.
I don't want to see Lily Singh's show fail. It's impressive enough that she's made it this far in her career, and it goes without saying that she's incredibly fortunate to be in the position she's in, which is what makes it so frustrating that she doesn't do more to make it something special. Here she is with an incredible opportunity to do something profound with her platform, and yet she's fallen into the same nightly routine as most modern talk show hosts, only she's found a way to be even more unenjoyable than the majority of her competition.
Not only was he very kind to Lily Singh, but it was also very well edited. And there's other parts in the video, like the first minute in particular, which I will be showing to you on screen right now, visually at least, that is very, very well edited, so I have no idea why Lily Singh would call this video uncreative unless she's just not talking about his video. But even then, it's kind of weird timing considering his video just came out and has been taking off in views, and there isn't any other recent Lily Singh video that is even remotely that large in view size. But I don't know, man. I really don't know. Lily is just an interesting individual. I don't hate her, but she definitely needs to improve her craft and not take criticism as hate. That's about it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to slap a like and subscribe with notifications on to keep up to date with all the YouTube news going on. Also, be sure to follow my Twitter to keep up to date with everything going on over there. Thank you so much to my channel members, and if you want to watch more videos from me, they will be on the screen right now. With all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in another video.